Good morning. We're on the Euro Japanese Yen in the Asian session. It is currently 439.27. We're progressing into the next 5-minute interval, and Proteus is suggesting a short trade here with a high probability of success here on the Euro Japanese Yen. The additional confluence metrics are also pointing out it is noteworthy, though, that a lot of bearish momentum has already happened. So we may be looking at exhaustion, but we will stick to the strategy with Proteus suggesting short side momentum with a high probability of success still. So let's shoot for that trade now. Go over to the platform, enter $25 that we already have, and click buy here at 55 seconds. And once we're into the trade, we'll come back to you just before expiry. All right, back again. The trade is roughly 30 seconds away from expiry. We are looking at quite a bit of volatility. Price is currently outside of the money, which means that should we continue in this fashion, this trade will be a failed trade. So we're going to progress into a one-off recovery if in the next few seconds this does not return. We're looking at a high probability long side trade here suggested by Proteus because bearish momentum has clearly been exhausted. So since we're going to be losing this trade, we're going to effect a recovery trade with double the lost investment, which is within our risk parameters. You must only do this if it is within your risk parameters. So we've now gone into the trade. The old trade has expired outside of the money. It should be completing shortly. And we're into the new trade that is currently in the money. So we'll come back to you shortly. All right, back again, roughly 22 seconds remaining here on this Euro-Japanese Yen 5-minute trade here. The recovery trade has gone into the money and has succeeded. We are a few seconds away from expiry, and since it was double the initial investment at $50, the initial being $25, it is going to, once it expires in the money, recoup the loss of the first trade, which was a $25 loss. So when we expire here, it'll be a $33.5 profit, recouping $25 from the first trade's loss, giving us a small profit of $8.50. Recouping the previous loss is priority in these situations with one-off recovery trades, and the small profit is just an added bonus. This is how sometimes traders can lose out on profitable trades if the first trade loses. We'll come back in the next interval here shortly. All right, back again. It is currently 454.53. We're looking at Proteus suggesting a medium probability short side move here with additional confluence metrics agreeing with that move. We're going to go back to our $25 trade since the recovery trade was a one-off and succeeded. So once we're into the trade, we'll come back to you just before expiry. All right, back again, roughly 22 seconds remaining here on this Euro-Japanese Yen trade that is due to expire in the money here fairly shortly. We're a few seconds away from the 5 a.m. mark here, and the next probable trade is a medium probability high trade projected by ITM Proteus, which we, of course, won't be taking since 0, 30, and 60-minute marks are to be avoided when using ITM Proteus-based strategies. The trade has now expired in the money here, and once the platform has completed calculating expiry, it will net us a $16.75 net profit on a $41.75 gross return here on this trade. This trading session is an excellent example of what happens when traders quit after, say, taking a first loss. It is such a recurrent theme in the market. Lots of traders take their first trade. If the trade is a loss, they quit trading for the rest of the session. If a trader is entering the market and equity supports further trading, if you're not taking any further moves after, say, a first trade, like we took a first trade as a loss today, you're essentially losing out on opportunities that would have allowed you to make back that loss and profit some more afterwards should you have seen profitable opportunities later on. A solution like ITM Proteus allows you to do that, allows you to get a significant edge in the market by not only providing you a leading indicator on the right-hand side, but additional confluence metrics in the form of standard MetaTrader 4 indicators on the left-hand side in a more easy to visualize, readable format where you have an up or a down suggestion as opposed to curves and lines all over the place, cluttering and confusing your environment. You have a very robust solution to your advantage. So if you do encounter losses like we did on our first trade today, you can make your way back into a profitable scenario if you're disciplined, if you stick to the strategy, and you don't quit unless your risk management plan specifically tells you not to trade any further. Thank you very much.